Yo, 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 yo. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Peace, blessings, glory, praise, and honor to the Most High. Happy Wednesday. Hope all is well with the good people. 2 more days. 2 more days. The weekend is upon us, Lord willing. Don't crash out. You're almost there. I'm proud of you. Shout outs to my poets, writers, content creators, performers of the art in general. Much love. Um, we got some stuff to talk about here this morning, man. You see the title? Let me give you a little backstory. So look, check this. I was scrolling on TikTok because that's pretty much where all the good stuff is. And I just so happened to stumble across an Anton Daniels post. In his post, he's discussing what we're about to look at here. I'm gonna bring this up. I should have been did this. He was talking about this. I didn't know what was going on. I started playing the clip. And as I'm listening to it, I realized that this was about to go completely left, more than usual, because she got on an airplane, left the comforts of her own home to go all the way to Detroit. Was it to go see family? Was it to go see friends? Job opportunity? To elevate herself in some type of positive way? I think when a person is going on any type of trip, you're going on a vacation. You're going to get away, to relax, let your hair down. You've been busting your ass all year. Maybe you're just going to see a sick relative or something like that. Just maybe. Of course, I was so far from the truth. This is absolutely the complete opposite of what I thought this was about. I'm gonna play this clip and then we're gonna talk about it because y'all done lost y'all rabbit ass mind. Like seriously. But this is where we at in 2026. So I'm not really surprised. It's just an unfortunate situation. The people came for all over the internet. This is a month ago. This might even be a couple of years ago. But it don't change the fact that this happened and it's still happening. So I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna let the drink play.
What up, though? So we in fucking Detroit, and I thought this was the D. I thought this is where the niggas trick, where they got money, where they be spending something. No, the D stands for dead broke. The D stands for they ain't direct depositing shit into their bank account. The D stands for don't call these niggas. Don't come to Detroit. They ain't spending shit. They are not tricking out here. Don't waste your time. The D stands for don't do it. Don't do it. And you see how motherfucking fire I look? Don't do it. What
Yes.
Sensational.
Look, you can do whatever you want. I will always go on the record and say you can do whatever you want on these internet streets. You can post whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. Freedom of speech should always be freedom of speech. Period. It don't matter if you like what a person say or not. Like I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? I see bro in the studio. Wait a minute. He just logged out. I'm disappointed. All that being said, you can travel and spend your money however you want. You can say, post, upload, express yourself however you want as a woman. It is what it is. But with that being said, the feedback, you're going to have to be able to accept that as much as you put your content out there for whatever purposes you do. Brandon, what's going on? I hope you are feeling better. What's the word?
I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm good though. I had to come on here. You know, I can't leave you hanging. I got you.
Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Look, it wouldn't have been a big deal if you needed to take that time to recoup. I ain't no tyrant or no shit like that. I don't want to see nobody coughing up lungs and shit like that. I don't need you walking around with one of your arms dangling and all, you know what I'm saying? But nah, I don't know if you got a chance to watch the clip, but I'll play it again. Just a segue or an explanation. This woman here, she left her hometown to go fly somewhere else because she was looking for some fool to spend money on her, basically. And then it didn't go the way that she planned. So she tried to come for the city of Detroit. The internet ate her ass up. And that's pretty much where I was going with my thought process. But I'll spin the block on it real quick.
I want to watch it. Okay.
I got you.
What up, though? So we in fucking Detroit, and I thought this was the D. I thought this is where the niggas trick, where they got money, where they be spending something. No. The D stands for dead broke. The D stands for they ain't direct depositing shit into their bank account. The D stands for don't call these niggas. Don't come to Detroit. They ain't spending shit. They are not tricking out here. Don't waste your time. The D stands for don't do it. Don't do it. And you see how motherfucking fire I look? Don't do it. What up, though?
She could have went to a different state. She went to Detroit at first of all. And first of all, why you tricking? Why you got it online? Do she have kids? The kids gonna see it. They could bring. I hate when people do stuff on the internet because it can always come back up. It's not ever lost. It's just somewhere else. And her kids gonna see it. Her mama might see it. Her mama friends might see it. That's yeah. And where her money at? She's talking about everybody else's money. Where her money at?
She had money to get on the plane.
Yeah, but she getting back. Like
that's what I don't. That's why I preface the shit with, yeah, I can post whatever you want, say whatever you want, spend. All right, cool, but all right, now this is what's about to come with it. I don't know if she got kids. I don't know what her family thought about this, but I know what the internet thought about it.
But she's
like, you mean to tell me that you left your city, the safety of your home, to go somewhere either you knew the person that you was going to visit and you expected something more and it didn't go the way you planned it, or you went out there on a whim and just automatically thought, "Oh, I've arrived. The red carpet is it should be waiting for me right there, and y'all should have my grapes and my fan ready for me." And it didn't go that way. That's why she ends up saying, "Oh, they broke. They this. They that. They that." Like what?
Right.
And for the record, no, they don't give a damn what their family think no more. They show they show every part of their body off to the internet these days. Now they don't care about what their family think.
That's sad. It's crazy.
So this is a new job, tricking.
Now it is an occupation to some people. Tricking is occupation. They don't call it tricking though. They call it something else. I forgot what they call it. But I feel like they changed the name because they don't want people to feel like they're tricked. I'm like, but that's what y'all doing. So what's the difference?
Modern day prostitution. That's what I call it.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, you I love like you. You right though. I love how they try to pretty up certain terms to make it seem like it's less harmful than what it is. No, my nigga, it's the same thing that it's always been.
Same.
So
And
now y'all, nah, like you risking your life over stuff like that. Shit is crazy. Like I'm like, are you that lazy? Like what is it? What is this?
Mm-hmm. And then like for real, if she go like somewhere else, like Miami, she'll get robbed. Like by them looking at that video, let her come down there. She'll get robbed because I'm like, all right, we already know she want, we already know she on. Boom, it's a robber. So she gotta be careful of that shit too.
That's a fact. And I at SM, yeah, it is definitely given that for real, for real. I know the economy is bad, bro. I know people are struggling. Everybody not grossing 100K a year, but we've gotten to the point to where y'all are really willing to sacrifice your dignity, your pride, and everything in between just so that you can keep your light on. While also simultaneously going to the Chris Brown concert, going to the Usher concert. It's like, you know damn well you can afford that lifestyle, but because you're trying to keep up with social media, you'll give us this impression that you're independent and you don't need men and you don't need this. But then you go to the other side of the internet, and then you see a whole bunch of begging ass people dressing it up like, oh, if you don't do this for us, then you're not important. We don't need you. Mm-hmm. What's the use for men? What? Let me ask you a question. Hypothetically speaking, if you saw her come to your town on that type of time, how do you think she would have got treated?
For me, or for how the people gonna treat her? that's
I mean, like from your location, your friend group, your environment. How would they look at that?
First of all, they're gonna see it if they can get something out of her, and then if they can't, they're like, go then. Like, what am I doing? What I'm wasting time for? What I'm wasting money for? So if they're not smashing, they're not tricking. That's how a lot of people in DC are. Me, I'm going. You gone. I don't give. You gone. I'm like, I don't know you.
Why do you think it's gotten this bad?
I feel like people are afraid to say no. I feel like that's what it is. A lot of dudes are afraid to say no because when girls like her be like, "Oh, you broke," it hits the dude egos. So now dudes like, "Oh no, I'm not broke. I gotta do this and do that." Yeah, a lot of dudes are afraid to say no.
That's true. And you're trying to buy affection,
Mm-hmm.
and that's at the expense of your own. Like, you're not, if you're looking for love or anything real, you're not getting it that way. If you
Right.
want to, if you want to purchase box, you might as well just sign the contract.
That's true.
Like if I was really on that type of time, I would just get it professionally taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
That way, at least I know you ain't out here walking around with shit. Because a lot of folks out here, they got all type of diseases and everything,
Yeah.
and they're not disclosing nothing.
And it's usually people with money too, so she better look out for them.
For
You ever
real.
see that, you ever see that movie Temptation? Is that Temptation? Yeah, Temptation or Tempted? That Tyler Perry joint?
Yeah.
Yeah, she could be like that. She could be like that.
It's not a joke. I'm laughing because it's actually sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, like do these type of women actually think that this is some form of high self-esteem? You can't really believe that this is given. I have all the confidence in the world. I don't know, bro. The music, the TV, the way social media has all this set up. This is the way of life these days. Like
Yep.
you don't have to have no other um redeeming qualities to monetize off of anything. All you got to do is show up, use your sexuality for everything, and because a lot of them dudes, they don't love themselves. They'll fund the person of their affections lifestyle in hopes that they can turn them into more than what they actually are. And time again, you find out that the chemistry was never there, but you're so accustomed to buying everything, using your time, using your attention, using your finances, using your clout and your position to authorize all types of acceptance from the opposite sex or just your peers in general, that it creates this weird space where folks think this is how it's supposed to work and don't.
Right.
So now everybody on the internet is telling you go to Miami and trick. Go find you a trick in Miami. Go here and this.
That's the sad part. And it's like I feel like people like her have never been humbled in their life. Nobody never called them ugly. I feel like once you get humbled a few times, everybody say, "Man, like, I ain't that." Whatever city she from, I don't think she even from a big city. To be honest, I think she from a small town somewhere.
A small town, a place where she's probably accustomed to getting treated a certain way.
Yep. And it's not enough people, so she's like, okay, let me go to a city that's close. Boom, Detroit. Maybe she's from like Minnesota or something over there, or something. I don't know, Montana. Who knows? Even though Montana's over there, but still.
Right, right. It would make sense. Look, being told no is not a bad thing. I know a lot of y'all not used to it, but you don't want to be 40 years old, 50 years old hearing no for the first time, because I guarantee you're not going to know how to process that shit.
That's facts. That's facts. Like,
But
I remember when I first started talking to people. If it's like if she's spoiled or something, I figured out. I would say no in the first 5 days. I do want to see something. Yeah, you gonna react. I had one girl start shaking a little bit. I'm like, oh, she twitched a little bit when I said no.
Like she was allergic to the word or something.
Like she twitched. I seen a little twitch in her neck. I'm like, oh, okay. I know what type of person you are. I just say no on purpose. I just want to see something.
If you really want to find out a person's character, yeah, say no.
And then, I don't know if you've seen this video. I'm gonna send this to you later on. They asked 25 females, 25 girls. Would you rather date a married man that's gonna say yes to everything, or your dude that's gonna say no 45% of the time? And a lot of them went to the married man who say yes to everything.
Of course. Of course. And you know how that's going to end up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like. You don't understand what you do to a person when you constantly say no or say yes to them.
Mm-hmm.
They become insufferable. You can't compromise with them. They're selfish. They don't know how to think about other people. Integrating them into your lifestyle is damn near impossible.
That's true.
Like there's a lot of factors that come into that. And the only reason y'all say yes, or you would go with the guy who says yes, is because you were probably raised that way, or it's because you don't have a lot of respect for that particular person. So I guarantee you, a woman who respects the dude, they have no problem compromising or accepting no, unless you're just one of those masculine chicks that you're combative about everything. Yeah, I am for a rude awakening. I would have been pissed if like that was my niece or something like that, and you told me you went all the way over here. First of all, who told you that was cute? There's nothing wifey about that. Nobody's marrying a woman like that.
Nah, no. Somebody going to though. It's gonna be somebody that's random with low self-esteem. Watch.
Well, let me rephrase it. Nobody that she actually respects is gonna marry that.
Fact.
The person, women like her, when they get married to somebody, is usually going to be a dude that they're going to walk all over and then divorce at some point after they get out of them what they can. Anybody with self-respect does not tolerate that. It's not even that it's not that you're an unattractive person. It's just that your character is flawed as hell. Because if you think that it's okay to use men for their money, you've been raised wrong. Who told you that's what this was? So is everything transactional now? Is that what we doing?
And it is. It depends how he was raised too. But like I said, I feel like he's from a small town. Cause you could just tell she's not from the city. You could just the outfit eat also like how she picked Detroit out of all places. I was like, yeah, I picked that. I picked the whole thing. I'm like, you could have found better. Like, so
She came she came dressed like Ric Flair out that bit.
Mhm.
She had on little pink flamingo little drink. I don't know. I don't even think it matters where you from. All right, let me phrase that. Your environment can breed you. We are on the internet looking at this stuff, but in real time, you experience people face to face. Everybody is not like that. So I do want to put that out there. I know people. I've walked these streets for a very long time. Everybody is not like this person here. but it's a large number of them. Y'all gotta stop saying yes to everything. The only reason she thinks that this is cool is because we've made it to be cool. Y'all be in the comment section, every photo and every picture, asking for their Cash App, going to their PayPal, their link tree, paying for the OF, which is dumb. Because why don't you just go to the hub? It's free. Why don't you just go to the actual sites? Why are you paying for the
Right.
And then on top of that, and I'm gonna say it. I'm sorry. I love women, but y'all y'all vagina is overrated. It's not what it used to be anymore. I'm sorry. It's not the hype. The hype around it is way too much. Yes, it is a beautiful, beautiful thing. But at the same time, when you think about really what come with it, you get more love from your car.
Yeah.
You get more love from your keeping your money in your pocket.
Mhm.
These would at least when you got money, you can make more of it. It doesn't depreciate. It doesn't give you a headache. It don't have side dudes. It's not money doesn't demand anything from you other than your discipline and consistency. You can't like you don't you don't have to go out of your way to please a dollar. You're not always competing. I don't know. It's just something weird about how we chase after something that gets us into so much fucking trouble, bro.
Right.
It's like y'all cool with going and all right, hold on. You went all the way to Detroit to get somebody to spend money on you. So what does that mean? What was you going to do for that money? Don't tell me you was going there for free. Unless the dude is that stupid, which he wasn't, not in this case.
I just feel like she ain't playing it correctly. I feel like if somebody gonna spend money on you, if you really gonna find somebody, she should have networked before she got there, had him buy the ticket, boom. Instead of going already to see your money, you could have went to the casino, got more money. You could do that. But
You would have had a better chance.
that's why I say she got to be from a small town because she didn't plan correctly. She didn't think.
No, yeah, you ain't do no research. Or somebody lied to you.
Yeah.
Like who told you going there was the move? I mean, you can go anywhere and get somebody to do it. It shouldn't even be that accessible. Men should not be that easy to get over.
Right.
But we are because we horny. That's it. That's all. That's the message. And until like you realize that what you deserve and what you need should have more precedent over that temporary fix, you're gonna fall for it every time. And as long as you keep rewarding piss poor behavior, this is the attitude that you're gonna keep getting.
Mm-hmm. I said she wasn't smart. She wanted money. She would have went to the NBA season came and sat in front row for Anthony Edwards. Like since they got like 12 baby mamas, she would have did that.
Bro, it's funny that you brought that man name up because I just finished doing a reaction video to this nigga. He his BM just confessed that she kept the child out of spite.
Mm.
So he couldn't pay the full child support. He wanted to just pay it off all together so he didn't have to deal with her ass no more.
Yeah.
They ain't want to do that, so he has to pay over 3K a month. But my whole thing was like, man, see, this is the shit that gets you all caught up.
Mm-hmm.
She 38 years old. You was 23 at the time. And what did you expect? Like, you didn't listen to your people. Her old ass know better. She saw a meal ticket and she played on it. Now, I would call that predatory.
Yeah.
People, this age gap thing. Oh, he's a predator if he's dating a 23-year-old. Oh, but you don't say the same thing when a woman is doing it.
And why do people date that young anyway? Like, you're 38, you won't have no 20-year-old friends. You know what I mean? No friends is 18 years old. So why would you date somebody that's 18 or something like that?
Especially someone like her. And like, I don't know. If I'm an athlete of any kind, bro, I'm not fucking with no IG models. I'm not messing with nobody in the industry. I'm not messing with influence or none of that. Like, that basketball players, NFL players, soccer, y'all some of the stupidest ass people.
Facts.
Like, they know how to make the money, they don't know how to keep it.
Yeah.
Or they exceptional at what they do on the court, but when it comes to actually courting and being in a relationship, they like 0 for 2,566.
Hey, I feel like the only NBA player that was smart was Jimmy Butler. That's it. That's it. I think got engaged. He said he got signed his prenup. She said no. Wedding's off. Boom. That's it.
Who was it? Not Tom Brady. Des Prescott. He was smart too.
Okay.
He told his fiance the same shit. Prenup or nothing. She called it all.
Just sign a prenup. You really like somebody, sign a prenup.
Thank you. Why is that such a difficult thing? If you have no intentions on going nowhere, then if it ain't really about the money, then it shouldn't matter.
Right.
Now, like, all right, let's break this down for a second. If you are about to get married to somebody, I'm pretty sure you're going to have this conversation, right?
Yep. Before y'all even get engaged, you ask. You like you should. I think you should do it before you get engaged. So I think some people do it after they get engaged. I'm like, I guess.
Shit, ask that in the first couple dates. Fuck.
Right. You see Mary J. Blige. I'm like, God damn, she's spot.
There.
She after that dude what 30,000 a year or a month? I forgot what it was. I'm like, God, does she have that much money?
Apparently.
Just sign a prenup, y'all. Sign a prenup. Build your own money. Why are you in that if y'all want money? Shit.
Yeah, and like my thing is, all right, I'm at the point where I'm putting everything on the table in the first couple dates, because then you can just say, all right, I'm not with that.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and eliminate these people out your life, man. Folks be wasting time. We getting too old for this shit.
Right.
You ain't got all the time in the world you think you do, so you might as well cut the middleman out. But that tricking the stuff, nah. I ain't seen not a single person benefit from it.
Right.
Just go ahead and pay for it. You're already paying for it. Just get it professional. I guess it's just the fact that it's because it's that person.
Mm.
Because you can't get that person in this one. So that's what makes it more, I guess, attractive. But I'm not even with that.
Nah, for real.
4 years from now, what does the world look like with the tricking stuff? Does it get better? Does it get worse? Does it get more advanced? Does the name change? What does it look like to you?
I don't know, but I feel like also with the trigger shit, that's why Trump got reelected because niggas wanted the stimulus.
That was it.
That's it. And he wasn't even the person that approved it. It was somebody else. Y'all ain't do our research at all. Ain't do our research. That was tricking right there. That was tricking without doing something.
That's fucked up. Yo, I know a lot of people mad as hell because that's exactly why y'all voted for his ass. I didn't vote for him.
Nah, facts.
Matter of fact, I don't know why he's still president to the. I know why, but I just don't understand it. I don't accept it. I reject it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see two things happening though. I can see it getting worse, but I can see a lot of people getting humbled trying to trick off though.
And I hope that's the case.
What was that?
I hope that's the case. Like, I hope people get humbled from it.
Oh, soon enough, you're gonna see a lot of it on social media, especially people wearing the meta glasses and shit. Oh yeah, they looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I never got any was because I didn't want to get sued.
Yeah.
But I could definitely see a lot more clips coming out. And shout out, I appreciate you sending me that audio the other day too, because they trying to act like the audio is fake, is AI generated and all that shit. Come on.
Right. And then TMZ said something about it, but they ain't say nothing good to me. They ain't say nothing good. I'm like, they used a black dude to kind of denounce what was going on. I'm like, what are y'all doing? We heard what we heard in the video. We heard everything in the video. We already know we already know what happened. Just come on, just get the people out the way. That's it. Keep moving. We'll keep fighting until it's over. So y'all might have to go ahead and stop. But we know the truth.
Exactly. Brandon Tatum. He's supposed to. I think most of the people hate him because they think he's for the white people. He don't like black people. All his content is about bashing the black culture and all that shit. Man, they killed Nolan. They did. They absolutely did, and we don't know the full story, but we not about to do that.
Right. Even if it's an accident, just say it. Be honest. Because we're gonna find it anyway, and y'all making it worse. So
why would you even feel guilty about an accident? It was an accident. If you ain't got nothing to hide, then it just something just went wrong, but instead y'all taking bleach and Lysol and you wiping your fingerprints off shit and you deleting like you doing all of that. That don't sound like somebody who is remorseful. It don't sound like somebody who is innocent.
Right. And you said they're using bleach to get fingerprints?
I was exaggerating. I was just
going right. Yeah, you use diet soda.
Nah, I was just adding that for a little extra coloring.
Oh, okay.
But it's like, come on, man. Nobody who only like I remember being a kid and I did something wrong and I would try to hide it or some shit like that. That's what this sound like. Like something's up here, but y'all keep trying to play in our face. We're not dumb.
It's making it worse. And then speaking of like when you say with a kid, you ever like realize when kids now when they lie, we look at it like damn, we used to lie like that and it looks stupid. Like it looks dumb. Like stop doing it.
Exactly.
Y'all making it worse. Y'all just making it worse. It's not gonna work.
So then you got different platforms trying to stand in here. And I watched that video with Brandon Tatum.
Mm.
There was a black woman who basically said, look, this is my job. This is what I do. I decode, I break down the audio. I go into all of the different intricacies with that shit. This is my profession. And they used him to try to say, oh, she don't know what she's talking about. She that's what that was.
Mm.
So how are you going to tell someone who does this for a living that they're lying or that they're wrong? Because you, the social media, went to Mississippi and sat down with the white kids, and because they told you this what happened, you believe them, versus the person who actually has the degrees to substantiate what they're talking about.
Right.
I would feel so dumb, but it is what it is, man. Ladies, I'm gonna say this: love yourself a little bit more than what you do. Stop listening to Sexy Red and Trina, and then
They got better outfits than that girl.
I swear, I don't know what she had on. That wasn't it. I could almost narrow down where she probably is from just off of what she had on.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen anybody from Detroit dressed like that.
And why don't you go to Detroit?
Hmm?
I'm still shocked by that. Why you go to Detroit?
Someone had to gas her up. I would suggest you stay off these apps.
Yeah.
I would suggest you stop listening to these female coaches and influencers, especially if they don't hold you accountable. If everything that they talk about is how to trick, manipulate, or they negatively talk down about men and their value and worth, you probably shouldn't be listening to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like what? All right, what do you want? Do
Right.
you want a husband? Do you ever want to get married?
It's funny. Her husband one day, if she get married, he might see this video. Somebody be like, "Oh, I know her. You look familiar," and then boom, that video come up. He's like, "Damn, for real, this what it is." She's like, "No, it's not like that." I'm like, "Nah."
Would you leave your wife if you found out that she used to be a sex worker?
Mm.
Let's say you was 5 years in.
How many bodies she had? Like that added to it. Did she do any of my friends? That all that added to it.
I'm talking about like Pornhub type
Oh
type
yeah,
shit.
I'll leave. I'll leave anyway because why you tell me that at least in the first year? Like I know you was nervous, but you waited 5 years to tell me that. What else you got?
Yeah, that's a no.
Maybe you holding it back. It's like, so now I got to think about what else. What else?
Sugar daddies. Is sugar daddies a deal breaker too?
Yeah. And they ain't tell me beforehand. That first year, I'm here. Go ahead. Go ahead. Be your split our ways. We do what we gotta do.
It's something about that past history that's just a turnoff, man. You want us to forget about it. We can't because in my mind, I'm thinking, well, damn, if you was moving like that shit, what's to stop you from doing that shit now?
Right.
Or what's to say you ever stopped in the first place? Because clearly you got something out of that. You must have liked it to some extent that you was doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And you were pretty good at it, obviously. I don't know. I couldn't. I couldn't.
Right.
What advice would you give to the brothers, man? Because you see all of these pretty faces. Half y'all don't even be. You're attractive in somebody's eyes. I'm gonna say that. But the juice isn't always worth the squeeze.
Mm.
Anything that is worth having, you're going to have to work for.
Yeah.
Working for it does not mean that you take your paycheck out, you take your Zelle out, and you just scan it and pay for it. That's not working for it. That's being lazy and taking the easy way out. What would you say to people that's on this wave? I don't see nothing ever good coming from the exchange of goods, unless y'all just gonna sit down at a table and fill out a contract that says these are my services, these are mine. I'll pay X amount here, there. Unless you're doing that, I don't see no good coming from there.
Mm-hmm. People not smart. That's all it is. They're just not smart and they don't know how to move.
You got love yourself, man. Love yourself, brothers.
Right.
If you want, I mean, all right. If you want anything of quality, what's the word I'm looking for? Semen retention. Practice semen retention. Get in your word. Get in the gym. Surround yourself with people who are smarter than you. Start to pull back away from social media so much
Mm-hmm.
because it's affecting the way you judge certain things. You might have to unlearn some stuff too, because I know I'm still in the process of that. Love is beautiful, but it's only worth it if it's divine and it's God ordained. Anything outside of that is problematic or has the potential for failure. And I've lost a lot of faith in it.
Mm.
Stepping outside of the wheel for my own desires is not something that I'm willing to gamble on anymore. Sacrificing yourself for the happiness of another person that does not desire to reciprocate is not on the table. It should not be a option. And ladies, you're playing a dangerous game, lowering your standards, listening to these people who are just monetizing off of you, putting you in positions to fail because they're jealous and they want to remove the competition by putting you in worse situations. That's why you can't listen to everybody.
Facts.
So if you want to add anything to that, man, you got the floor.
Yeah, I'm good. I just want people and yeah, have friends. Your real friends gonna hold you accountable for stuff, right? Her sidekick that she had on the side should told her like, I don't think we should do this or X, Y, Z. Your friend's gonna tell you the truth. She need to be humble. That's all she need to be humble. Work on herself. She could use that money to go do something else, but just love yourself and be humble. That's it.
I'm glad you said that because that was that's real fucked up.
Right.
Because you could have got you and your people killed over that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you know who really for you, man.
Yeah.
Because they'll put you in certain situations. That's I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Everybody done been there before, and if you haven't, you're probably already in it currently.
Mm.
But I appreciate you fighting through all your ailments, bro. I hope you have a blessed day. Blessings to everybody who pulled up this morning. Sydney has a segment later. Y'all be easy. I will see you later. Oh, do me a solid before you go, if you don't mind.
Put the goddamn button.
Peace.